Okay, let's just get settled into our center, always to begin with. Focusing on the body. Everything that we learn, we come to know about, has to be embodied in this space before we can meaningfully share it with the world. So let's take a deep breath, and our thinking are the two main tools we have to embody. So nice deep breath. And let us meditate on the pauses. So when we are traveling down a stream, and if we feel the need to turn the direction of where we are going, the first thing we have to do is pause, take a break. And all changes in the world and in the universe happens, originates, starts at pauses. So the one that we're going to start by focusing on is the pause between our breaths. So let's just notice that first. Nice deep breath coming in. And at the end of the breath, for a fraction of a moment, there is a pause before we exhale. And then there is another pause when we change direction and inhale. This is a point of time that we can wonderfully bring our attention back into the body, because any change that we are contemplating must be included in the body. Just thinking about it is not sufficient to make lasting changes. So let's go ahead and bring to mind something that you may wish to tweak a little, change a little, or change a lot. Can be something little, like my resolve to do something or not do something. And keeping that in mind, let's take a deep breath, acknowledging what the current situation is, the path that I'm already on. And at the end of the breath, just pause and tell myself, I'm changing that now, before I breathe out. And that resolve right there in that pause informs the body, the cells, every tissue, every fiber, that old pattern needs to be let go. That hold that we've had on that pattern that has become like automatic, we can loosen that grip. And as you take that next breath, just bring a little bit awareness to how is it going to be different. Don't have to change the whole scenario, but just the one that seems the easiest, the most doable. And in the next breath, breathe that in. What will it look like? So I breathe in what I'm creating, and I pause, and I breathe out and let go of what I'm letting go. And pause and turn around and bring that new thing in again. This time a little deeper, a little clearer, maybe even a little more expanded. Let's just practice that for a while. And all the time being very loving towards the self in the first place. It may be a behavior I'm trying to change, a patterned reaction to something that is going on outside of me. Some judgment of the mind that has concluded that when I hear that or see that, I must react in this fashion to defend myself, my point of view. But it's really not working well. I'd much rather pause and breathe before I let that reaction out the next time. That automated reaction that does not feel good. So remembering to be gentle and loving and forgiving oneself for the impatience. And breathing in a deeper sense of presence, tolerance. And a resolve that that is changing now. Between my awareness, my breath, and my elevated intention. This change is already in the process of being embodied. Even without my thinking so much, that automatic free run is now interrupted. And gives me a chance to do it differently. So we're going to take a few deep breaths, just imagining the shift. Once this is shifted, what will it be like? What will it feel like? And bring that into the present moment. And assure ourselves that as we practice this pausing technique, bringing myself, my presence into that space where this pattern makes room, makes space for a new one to emerge. Starts off slowly, but just like with sunrise, everything wakes up. Suddenly, very soon, you will notice that shift and know that this is possible. This is possible with awareness, with the breath, with the turn, and with the intention. It is right here, available to me with every breath. Thank you, thank you, thank you.